Hello everyone. Welcome to Zail's Tales. And welcome to our 100 subscriber special playthrough of Outer Wilds. I want to thank everyone up top so much for 100 subscribers. This channel, it's a modest milestone, but this channel is already so much more successful than I thought it was going to be. And to celebrate this occasion, I want to play what is probably one of the best games that's been made. Just full stop. I want to give a disclaimer up top. I made a community post about this earlier, but I want to make another one. I want to just say now, in case people didn't see this, I have played this game before. Now, those of you who are familiar with this game might be disappointed by that fact, that I'm not going into this game for the first time. There's really nothing I can do about that. Those of you who are not familiar with this is a game that's about exploration and discovery. The game has an underlying mystery, and once you know what the mystery is, there really isn't mechanically much reason to revisit the game. But I actually argue that there is. This game has a very good story, a very amazingly told story that is told in a very natural way that respects the player's intelligence and rewards the player's curiosity, and it is very much so a story that I want represented on my channel. And I think there's also the additional factor that when I say I've played this game before, I haven't actually played it with a controller in my hand. I watched my husband play this game. We worked together to solve the mysteries and explore, and I was very much so an active participant in the game and the expansion. But I've never actually played the game with a controller in my hand, and I think that is a factor worth considering. So while I have played this game before, I haven't actually played this game before. That being said, while I do know, in generalities, what the story of this game is, I will not be acting on information that has not been made available in the game. I will very much so be playing this game as though I will very much so be playing this game as though I've never played it before, or role-playing that experience to the best of my abilities. So yes, with that preamble out of the way, I would like to get started with Outer Wilds. Loading. Wake up! Why don't you put on a little makeup? That's a dumb joke. That's a dumb joke. Why did I start with such a dumb joke? Huh. Huh. Roast marshmallow. Excellent. Okay, so we can extend the stick. Roast the marshmallow. I mean, this must be an important mechanic. It's the first one we're being taught. Oh, yes. Up. There we go. Delicious. I mean, a little bit of burn on the marshmallow is a feature, not a bug. Hello, sir. Hello, Slate. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up, and ready to go. I'm ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics with a pilot instead of the auto-flight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down, you hear? Anyway, if you need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you left off, just bring those out here. Once you have that, just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Not having second thoughts, are you? I mean, how's the ship looking? Great. Hey, you might get a kick out of this. They've repurposed the spare oxygen tank to be used as an extra combustion chamber. Is that safe? Probably. How safe would you say this thing is? Oh, it's a perfect 10, unless you're factoring in pilot errors, in which case it's about 4, no offense. What's my mission once I'm in space? Hey, you're the pilot, you tell me. Aren't you pilot types all eager to get up there and explore for yourselves? Doesn't matter if you go up to the moon or Brittle Hollow, or just the other side of Timberhearth. It's all the same to me. Get out there and have fun. Just don't hurt the ship, that's all I ask. What else should I do before liftoff? If you have any goodbyes to say, you better say them now. I think your friend Hal is in the observatory waiting to see you off. Oh, and Gosan says they have a zero-G chamber set up if you want a refresher on making ship repairs in space. Not saying you have to, but it'd help get Gosan off my back if you did. Okay, what we got? No? Is that a... Oh, okay. That's an unusual control scheme. There's like a crouch button, but releasing it jumps. Oh, I was just admiring your tin of marshmallows. Alright, well, this is a nice place. This is an elevator. Oh, I need the launch codes. Okay, well, I will go get the launch codes. Ooh. What is this? Fly model ship. Sure. Horizontal thrust, up and down thrust. Nice. Whoop. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, if that is any indication of how well I'm going to do piloting a real ship, then I think we are in for an interesting playthrough. Wait. Nope. Okay, that... Alright, I will successfully land this. Yeah, first try. Okay, alright, we'll leave it at that for now. Oh, hey, hello, Micah? What a landing! I guess that's why Slade tells you to lets you fly the real thing, huh? I guess I impressed this either child or short adult. Hello there. Whoa. Oh, right. Geysers. Orphe, how's it going? Heyo, Hatchling. I hear you're leaving to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gosan open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined for the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your trip. That is a very loud geyser. I might need to adjust the volume levels. Maybe I didn't adjust them enough. We'll just see after the first episode airs. Right. Hey, tell me, what can I do for you? What are you up to? I've just finished sealing up another batch of sap wine for aging. I like to begin aging a batch on the day of a significant occasion, you know? That's why there are so many bottles labeled structural collapse and house fire. I mean, everything does seem to be made of wood around here. So I guess house fires are a real danger. Any new dirt? I'm hoping to teach Esker to tap trees next time they return from the Addle Rock. If they bring me lunar sap, I can attempt moon wine. Ooh, moon wine. Sounds delectable. Launch tower. Oh, we just came from there. Hello? Can I come in? No? Okay. Observatory. I think I need to go there, so I will be avoiding that location. Sup? Either Janice or Nice. Hello there, Space Cadet. Hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space. That'd be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Signal scope? Do you have a signal scope for me? Because I don't think I have a signal scope. Trouble is, every time a Hearthian leaves for outer space, that's one less musician in our orchestra. Oh, that's too bad. Nah, I'm good. Hello, sir. Are you looking at the geyser? Alright, hold on 1 second. That geyser is pretty brutal. I'm just gonna turn that down a little. Okay. Hello. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. I'm sorry. The launch pad is flammable. Huh? You didn't realize that? Don't worry. It's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours, probably. Okay. What else you got in here? Nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way. And someone ought to chop it down. You know, specifically me. If you think this has something to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm, that was when we were a hatchling. Who would hold a grudge for that long? Okay. What do we have here? Outer Wilds Ventures presents postcards from orbit. Satellite camera. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timberhearth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Okay. Oh, alright. It is moving along. Wow, there are a lot of geysers on this planet, huh? Is that our village? This kind of looks like a village. Yeah, that's a village. I did it. Did I do it? I think I did it. I'm gonna say I did it. Hey, sir. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Mika's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more often than they used to. Wow, even with the volume control, A large explosion of water is still very loud. What do we got here? We got, I guess that's like our flag. One of those model ships I was flying earlier. What is this? Which is a lantern. I talked to you already. Alright, maybe I do need to go towards the observatory now. Hello there. Tefra and Gaelna. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. I wasn't aware I had a favorite one. Are there many to choose from? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraines won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure. Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Ghislaine and me will hide using these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Okay, I do have a signal scope. Okay, there's something over here. Spinel. Hello, Spinel. Are you fishing? Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. Why's that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't go too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down, but suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water refused to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories as the village campfire. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back with you. Okay. Currently, alright, I think I see... I'm not gonna, like, fall in the waterfall, am I? Okay. Well, now I'm all wet. I'm all wet up to my knees. This day couldn't possibly get any worse. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Alright. Oh, I have a flashlight. I'm realizing this is probably going to be a game that I need to turn off my desk lamp and draw the curtains over because I totally did not see that pit that I walked in when I was crossing here. Yep, there's a sizable pit. Excuse me, sir. Oh, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good and super loud. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? I mean, I will. Alright. What? I can't hear you over the roaring waterfall we're standing beside. Okay, how about... Haha. I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Alright. I am the hide-and-seek king. Now I'm going to... Alright. So we know how we know how the signal scope works. Can I like... Oh! Oh, okay. So just like that guy said, what else can we hear? Oh, okay, there's like a harmonica? So yeah, just like, and there's a banjo. So yeah, just like that other guy said, there's like other explorers out there and they're playing instruments. And even though they are many kilometers away, even though, I mean, kilometers, they're on other planets and these other planets are only kilometers away, so that's, you know, everything in this game I guess is a little condensed. But yeah, we can maybe track them down and say what's up. Zero G Cave? Oh, I am so in. I feel like I'm at an amusement park. Dad, I want to go to the Zero G Cave. Is this the Zero G Cave? Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing here? I can put this away, I guess. Rock. What are you up to, Arcos? Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gosan said it used to be bigger than when we were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I grow up. Ghost matter is awesome. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter is super dangerous. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any space. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? It sounds bad and painful. Okay, so there's... What do we got here? Danger. Inside this fence is... Ugh, kid, you're scaring me with those rocks. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself finding out. Hornfells. Okay, so... Oh, there's a camera here. Oh, what do you know? Yeah, it almost looks like... Yeah, there's a camera. Got a camera, and this ghost matter kind of looks like... Kind of like an Aurora Borealis situation. And apparently, it'll just incinerate me if I walk into it, so... Careful. Zero G Cave. Okay, perfect. What's over here? Anything? Here you go, Sen. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous about going into space. Got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving yourself in the old flight coach? Or feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which I'm definitely not just which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave in need of some repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave, or don't, so long as you're confident you can make the ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming right up. Cool, get to it, and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. I will do no such thing, sir. Ooh. Nope. I thought I was opening the door. I was not opening the door. Once again, if this is a good indication about the quality of play that we're about to experience in this like extremely delicate and sensitive like space simulation exploration game, then I think we're in for a good playthrough. Okay. Ah, okay, see, there's your problem. I thought this was a door. I don't need to open a door. I just need to walk down here. Okay, I've got a flashlight. We got some empty crates. Got some very shiny rocks. Zero-G cave. Suit up. Alright, here we go. So we've got up thrust, we've got down thrust. I guess we want up thrust. Whoa. Oh, hey, buddy. Man, are you just down here by yourself? You must be really tough. That was also a dumb joke. Hey. Nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some zero-G time in. So, you're going in there, in the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. Now I've got hand sweats. Okay, well, that's reassuring. Is it seriously just you down here? Whoa, okay. So, just like drop down. Nice and easy. Just using a jetpack. Whoa. Okay. Can lock on to... Okay. Ah, okay, so you can match velocity. That's probably going to become in handy. Repaired. Oh, I do like that you can just hold down the A button and you'll stop. That's definitely handy. Okay, that's two. Where's our next friend? All right. Whoop. There will be no concussing on my watch. There's going to be no major injury at any point in my spacefaring career. I will at no point... Where is the exit? Okay, there it is. Nope, yep. Yep, easy, 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 easy. Rock. That. Okay. Well, I thought the exit was up, but now I don't know where the exit was. It's almost there. Okay, it's almost like being in a zero-G environment is extremely disorienting, and that fact might occasionally be used against me in this game. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, upsy daisy, upsy daisy, downsy daisy, downsy daisy. Okay, all right, no problem. All right. Oh, right. And then we go down here. We can return our suit. And up we go. Up we go with intention. Crushed it. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and go and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you, got it? Alright, I'll try. Observatory. I mean, huh. Is this just another way you can just get to the observatory immediately? Alright, well, I know the observatory is the other way, so I'm going to go the other way. What we got here? Outer Wilds Venture founding members clockwise from top left. Hornfels, Gosen, Slate, and Feldspar. Alright. Outer Wilds Venture, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Addle Rock. Cool. What do you got here, buddy? Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. Don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So, what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish that we could see what a real Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we're ever gonna get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, jeez, I got a little carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Huh. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with the most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered in a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewel that must have been carved as part of the antlers. Although these artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Okay. Sort of a precursor civilization, maybe. Oh, there's many. Look at all the placards! What do we got here? This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although the text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh, I guess this is our translation tool. Cassava. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Felix. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Huh. So it looks like the game pauses when I'm like reading on a translated thing. What is this? I mean, it's not writing. Like whatever it is, it's not writing. But it's okay. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorative pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe, or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they among the other stars and planets? Or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we are hoping to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show that Harthians could have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear whether the Nomai originated from, where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Little Scout? Okay, well, I mean, I got a signal scope. What do we got here? This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, which was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoop. Okay. Oh man, they would never let that... I'm trying to imagine I'm trying to imagine, like, if this artifact was, like, on display at, like, a science center, or, like, you know, a science museum, you know, like, you know, those kinds of places, and just, like, how many people would manage to get themselves injured. Alright, this says the same thing as the other side. What is this? This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited for living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Huh. Hey, little guy. You look unpleasant. What is going on here? Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Adelrock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. I mean, I guess we are in a science museum, like, right now. It's just a science museum in a game. Ooh, a new exhibit. What does this do? The radio tower here on Timber Hearth is built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the near real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. Ooh. This all looks very impressive. Oh, hold on, what's going on out here? The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Okay. So... whoa. Ah! But, wait, okay, so it's there, but it's... Okay. This Swiss cheese looking rock is freaking me out. Okay, alright. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen, and the star runs out of hydrogen, and and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, the star it starts to fuse helium into carbon. Oh, I see. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Okay. Alright, I think that's everything in here. That's what's up here. I mean, I'll talk to you first. Hello, Hornfels. There you are. Just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator, too. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? Maybe meet up with... I'm gonna wing it. Planning on following in the footsteps of Feldspar and the great Outer Wilds venture tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left for you is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't it kind of unlucky to say that before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Hello again. You compared me to Feldspar. Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of the Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gosan, Slate, the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gosan did. I can tell you that Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared him. Tess piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day, they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. I'm good. Take care. Dark Bramble. Something. Giant's Deep. Brittle Hollow. Hollow's Lantern. The Hourglass Twins. Timberhearth. And the Addle Rock. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I want to... Alright, we get the dramatic zoom out one more time. I just wanted to check other things. They said there was like a... Oh yeah, there it is. There's like a... Yeah, they said there was like a satellite that was following like a vertical orbit around the solar system. So I guess that's the satellite. So maybe we'll keep that in mind as well. Alright, well that was all very interesting, but I think we have a lot of work to do, and I think we just need to... Guys? Guy who was... Statue guy? Where... I feel like I need to talk to statue guy. Hey, do you know where statue guy is? Well, that was unusual. Are you statue guy? Yeah, I think you're statue guy. Hey, so did you get a good look at the Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? I mean, there's clearly something. I feel like maybe some more analysis of this statue is necessary. No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfels tried everything to get that statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think they're going to get any answers from the museum statue. But Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, if you can use our translator tool to find out more about these statues, can you use your translator tool to find out more about these statues, okay? Good luck and safe flying. I mean, I'm still not entirely convinced I'm medically safe to... Alright, well, I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Okay, why did the Nomai make the statue? Good question. You know how Gabbro knocked a fragment off of the statue while they were hauling it back from Giant's Deep? Hornfels analyzed the fragment and figured out the stone it's made from can store information. I heard Slade ended up repurposing it for your ship's computer. I'm not sure what the statue opening its eyes has to do with anything. But maybe the statue is made for storing information too. Was there something else? Where's the Nomai statue in the museum from? From Giant's Deep. Gabbro fished it out of the oceans and brought it back here for study. Hornfell doesn't know much about it yet, but that's just crazy old... But... just that it's crazy old and super tough. I wonder why the Nomai carved it. Apparently Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the statue. Maybe they'll find some answers there. Okay, well, that seems like a promising lead. I'll see you later. Careful out there in space. Yeah, man, space. Space is space. Hey, buddy. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Are you going to space and never coming back like Feldspar did? What? Yeah, Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornfels says Feldspar was the best pilot ever and no one knows what happened to them. That's not something I want to think about right now. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should really be careful not to get lost. Thanks, kid. Have a good afternoon. Hey man. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Yeah. Well, kinda weird what's going on. Don't really know what's going on. But we have a mission to, I mean, I don't know what our mission is, but we have a mission. Ah, yes. Our home away from home. Let's take a look at our ship's log. So we can look at the interloper. Ooh, that sounds serious. The ship's log is going to have this, which is our little conspiracy map. This will help us as we piece together the mystery of this game. So, what does the entry on the village say? The one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. The Nomai statue was in the observatory, opened its eyes, and looked at me. I saw strange glowing eyes on my own memories flashing before my eyes. Hal says that the statue had never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfell's best efforts. I did the zero-G cave. The zero-G cave is, yeah, but this relates to the lunar ruins. Nomai. Oh right, yeah, the Nomai text. Okay, the little bit of text that we translated in the science museum talked about an observatory on Adel Rock, which I think is the moon for this Timberheart's moon, and then the other lead is we can go and try to investigate Gabbro. El says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. So, I don't know. I mean, the Adel Rock is closer. Suppose we could just, oh, I've got a spacesuit. I guess, yeah, it's probably important that I have one of these. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We are in space. No one can say we aren't. Is that the Adel Rock? Yes, that is the Adel Rock. Oh, all right. We are okay. We are in space, but if we do not use our thrusters, we will no longer be in space, as per gravity. Okay. All right. Let's just get a little closer to Adel Rock. What is signal scope, scout launcher, buckle, unbuckle. Okay. All right. Nice and easy. All right. Just gotta set her down. Set her down nice and... Yeah. Boy, I sure hope we don't have to do this under duress at any point. Alright. There are certain things... There are certain mistakes that I'm going to try not to make as someone who's played this game before. And that is, you gotta make sure your suit is on before you enter a place that doesn't have an atmosphere. My suit is on. Alright. Oh, and I immediately fell into a giant crater. Oh, and I landed right on the edge of a really big crater. Excellent. Alright, so what's on here? There's trees. That's unidentified signal nearby. Oh, okay, well there's trees detected. Okay, well apparently all you need for oxygen is trees. Whoa, whoa, easy. Whoa. Hello. You appear to be whistling. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary space flight. Don't go. I mean, is there anything else you wanted to talk about? You seem lonely up here. It seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosan mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And then ground control forgets that I'm up here, and they usually do. I launched my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, I'm not spying. It's It's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about because I've never told them. Don't go. I mean, was that you whistling? Probably, or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, but, you know, best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked on red on your mini-map, but the Adel Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on a number of the launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Okay, cool. Can we... Yeah, man. This is what you gotta do. I screwed it up immediately. I'll toss that one just because there's no way it's like cooked on the inside first. The idea is you gotta cook it for like a little while, then you light it on fire just a bit, and then you eat it. You can't just burn it immediately. So like, yeah, there we go. I mean that's still pretty dark, but whatever. Okay, so he said the North Pole has great reception. Oh, gotta get on up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Little clunky. What do we got here? Esker's signal scope log. Day 48, still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel a little better once I hear their music. Day 51, listening to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55, banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback is doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63, today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70, no, it's back again, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, now I know this is crazy. But the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better talk to Nisus. Huh. Wait, so that's Timber Hearth. And yeah, that's a harmonica. Oh, and it's coming from the northern tip of the planet? But wait, But everyone said Felspar disappeared. Is he just on Timber Hearth? Okay, well that's curious. That's a curious thing. But we have other things we're looking for. Oh, there's my flashlight. We have other things we need to find on this moon. We can't just throw ourselves at every mystery the instant we find it. We have to be methodical. We are explorers. We are creatures of science and intrigue and mystery. And wow, this is experiencing the weird compressed scale of this planet and seeing everything kind of spinning around is very intense. What is this? Okay. So we have... What? What is... Oh. Oh. Okay. I have a marble friend. I don't... Okay, just... Can I, like... Is this... Oh. Oh, what? No, no. Leave me alone, marble. Wait. Everything's moving now. Okay. So... What? Whoa, wait, hold on. What's down here? Oxygen detected. Oxygen is nice. It's a recording. Okay. Wow, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out different planets, which is incredibly cool. But by the way, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. It also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. So I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off totally safe, mostly safe, host stars above. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. It's most likely calibrated the locator. I've most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe that this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Huh. there's like another wall. It's got like... It's a scroll? Ah, excellent. Where should we build this new, more sophisticated... Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I should construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Konoe would enjoy that immensely. He's always had a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction of Brittle Hollow's South Pole. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Oop, there we go. Anoa and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Huh. Eye of the Universe? Quantum Moon? Okay. So this is a... So, it said it could... God, the sound effects in this game can be very startling. So this is pointing towards the sun right now. I mean, I don't really see why you need help locating the sun, but if we do this, then yeah, there it is. It's locating another... What is that sound? What is that sound? Okay. Yeah, so... Hey guys, this game is actually kind of spooky. Sometimes. So be ready for that. Yeah, that's Hollows Deep. Okay, these random rushing... Is this like... The locator is like making really loud noises when I stand in the middle of it and it's scaring me. Okay, so that locates something. And I think that's locating another planet. Yeah, it's like a planet that's currently behind the sun. So, then there's this symbol. I've seen this symbol a couple times now. What happens if I... It's just freaking out. It's just freaking out. But like, if it's just... So this is this the Eye of the Universe? This is what it was designed to... This is what it was designed to, Okay, so this is what the locator was designed to locate, but it can't locate it. Interesting. Alright, I think we should probably move on. We should try to get back to our ship. 'Cause there's... Oh, 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. That's no good. Alright. Well, let's move on. Let's find somewhere else to go. There's clearly more mysteries to be discovered. Hey, you ready to get this thing off the ground? Ship's all fueled up and ready to go. Did I just die? Whoa, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep, but that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before a launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Huh. Well, I know the launch codes. I think this will end our first episode of Outer Wilds. Thank you so much for joining me. I am super, super excited to be sharing this game with you. And it will be taking over the channel until it is complete. We will be playing through all of base game. We will be playing through all of the expansion. We will leave no stone unturned. And we will discover the mystery of what just happened to us. Thank you ever so much. And until next time, take care.